Okayama, and this is Stock Cars Brazil. Nick posted on Twitter that he wanted to run this, so that's what we're doing here. Just bought the car, literally just bought the car. Have done like 2 full laps without wrecking, and I can barely see out the windshield. I can barely see at all out the left window. Can barely see through my mirror. I just can't see that well here. So hopefully we live. We qualified 8th as the number 7. This is a heat race. There's two 15-minute races for this series. Kind of unique, pretty cool. A lot of really fast people up front and some viewers in the back with us. Jeremy's in here, Kyle as well, and Nick. His game crashed right before qualifying, so he did not get to put a lap in. For some reason, he's been having issues with that lately. Hopefully it doesn't crash again. And hopefully we don't crash on track. This car's kind of weird.
Get ready.
But this start for Okayama here, starting right there, right before we get to that weird chicane area, might spread us out a little bit. Though they're going to catch back up here before turn 1. Turn 1's going to be treacherous. Oh my. Hope we live. I hope we live. No idea if we will.
Green.
This is just the sprint set that Nick made some changes to apparently. I wanted to get to the inside of the corner there, but the guy was there.
Right. All clear, all clear.
Okay, we're going to be very slow through this part.
Right. Clear on the right.
I'm sorry, man. I was trying to catch it.
Got one on your right. Clear on the right.
Yeah, that was bad.
I was getting loose, and well,
Thank you.
I don't know what he's saying. Oh well, this is just a heat race. We're just gonna be starting back in the back. It was getting really loose right there for some reason. I didn't feel that in practice.
If you can't control the car, why come to the race, bro?
Slow car ahead.
Uh-huh. Maybe don't be so aggressive through the first couple corners and you won't get wrecked.
Car on your right. All clear, all clear.
Anyway, I apologize to him if he wants to accept that. That's his problem. We're going to finish dead last of the heat besides him. And hopefully not make that mistake again in the real race, the main. Car feels fine with that damage, whatever it was. But yeah, mistakes happen, so. Overdrove turn 1. If I don't overdrive in this car, it's not too bad. But I hadn't gotten loose there, really. I was getting like that, where just tiny little step out in practice, but it hadn't got way loose like it did right there on that opening lap. I guess I was on cold tires, which probably didn't help things. And I was trying to drive through it instead of just letting off. But that's fine. We'll get 18th for the heat race and then start way in the back for the main, I guess. I expected to spin out on my own, but I didn't expect it to be right there at the start. So the first part of this is going to be kind of boring. But we'll have another shot at it, and hopefully have an opportunity to beat Nick. Though I don't think we're even gonna have the speed for that. Okayama is not really a track that I'm very good at anyway. Is there a fast repair? No, okay. Well, Nick is spun out. Maybe he felt bad for me and decided to come race me. Now we really have to beat him. I'm flashing my headlights at him.
Gavin, I think Kyle's trying to get you to win because he just knocked me out of the way on accident.
Car on your right. All clear, all clear.
Well, I just passed Nick. Now he's flashing at me. I don't know if he let me by there or if he's damaged. It appears that he's damaged. For some reason I didn't get any damage for that. For my whatever. My self spin right into the tin car, and she'll probably just wreck me right here. How upset he was about a heat race wreck. But we'll see. He had the opportunity to do that earlier and didn't, so. I think Nick is fine on pace, it seems like. But I am extremely slow as well. I haven't been shifting in this corner either, just to try and keep it more stable, because it's kind of off camber. Thank you to 10. I'd be unhappy about being wrecked out by myself as well, or getting taken out by a guy spinning on the inside when I was going to their outside, but I thought about blocking him there. And then just have a terrible corner. Well, at least we get to have a fun race with Nick here in the back, since we both wrecked. I assume he maybe overdrove that corner and self-spun like I did. And I'm in the wrong gear there.
Thanks.
I'm gonna go super defensive for dead last here. Hey, on car number 7, I'm gonna finish 17th. He's car number 8, and he can finish 18th. It's simple math. Oh man, I overdrive turn 1 so bad there. And this corner just scares the crap out of me now that I've spun in it. And I hadn't been going down into first for this corner, so that's maybe why I was slower out of it last time. He's gonna drive in the grass. And he's getting a huge run back there, though. Oh, he's got push to pass, that's right. I forgot these have those. That's why he keeps catching me that quick on that straightaway. I mapped a push to pass button, but I have no idea the rules for using that. I think you have to be behind somebody, right? Can you use them anytime?
We have a car stopped on the right.
You might be able to use them at any time. Okay.
Got a car stopped ahead. You've got a slow car on the west.
Kyle has wrecked
We have a car stopped on the left.
with
Go
the
right.
18 car. Let's try and use a push to pass down this straightaway. I have no idea if that worked. I pressed the button. Oh, Jeremy. We're looking pretty good.
Yeah, and I got wheel damage now because the frickin' douchebag in front of me spun out and then just drove straight into me and the car in front
Car
of
on
me.
the left.
Kyle here. Use a push to pass. I don't know where to even see how many we have or how often we can use that. Maybe once a lap. I have no idea. Should probably do that kind of research beforehand. We might get top 15. Kyle's driving off a bit. Jeremy looked really fast in practice, but I somehow was able to out-qualify him. Okay. See if we can make a pass on Kyle down the front stretch. We both run wide. And here goes Nick with his push to pass.
One on your right. Clear on the right.
I swear I mapped the button. Oh, he used the Intimidator button on Kyle. That's unfortunate. Make sure I get my headlight flashes in. Is there a way I can see push to pass 4 status delayed? Now it's on. I have no idea how that works. Does on mean I can use it, or on means it's enabled? And do we block? What does that mean? I don't know what any of this means. He's faster than we are anyway. Way faster. Go, go, go! Push to pass. Do it. It's not working. I don't know what block means. Maybe you can disable the person behind you's push to pass somehow. I have no idea. I don't know where to look on the dash to even know if I have one available to use. It says I have 4 left, but he's flying now. I just don't want to push the car at all since I've already spun. We're in 15th though. And I think we're 15th fastest. Now it says push to pass is on. I think that green line on the dash.
You have about 5 laps of fuel left.
5 laps of fuel left. I think that was the worst possible place to click that push to pass. That tiny little straightaway. He's just so much better through the corners. I just slide. And about drove straight off the track. Why can't I use it on the front stretch? Like the one place I'd want to. It says block. Maybe this back section is the only place you can use it, and that's why you kept gaining on us so much, but looks like that wouldn't have mattered anyway. See, why couldn't I catch it like that the first time we went to that corner? Cold tires. I'm gonna drive in the grass and then spin. Now can I use it? Why won't you let me? I don't understand you. It's gotta be distance to the guy in front of you. I have to imagine. And Kyle looking very quick as well. He's almost caught us. I don't know where I'm losing all my time. Every part of the track, probably. We got 10 seconds left. Coming to the white flag. But we are not quick, as you would expect.
White flag, one more lap to go.
I'm also racing with a bit of a hand injury. I cut my hand up. And makes it a little tougher to grip the wheel. It's right on the web in between my thumb and index finger on my right hand. I had it for the Legends race as well, but it didn't really bother me. But here for the right-handers, it's not feeling too good. And I don't want to try and race this one-handed. Not the right-handers, the left-hand turns. It's really not feeling great. There's a push to pass. Not going to do a lick of good. Looks like the 16 is wrecked. About overdrove this corner, taking the push to pass. Obviously, we're going to be faster with that, and going to enter the corner a lot quicker than we're used to. Let's not get a 4X in the next race. The main race. Looks like we're going to hold off Kyle, but will he beat us in the main event? Possibly.
Man, what is even the point of these heat races?
I think it sets
Or this
the
heat races?
just a different format. I don't know.
Ó, Pablo Dólares, não segurou esse cara aí, meu.
To be honest, I have no idea what you just said.
Well, make sure I flash my lights at him.
There's the checkered flag.
We get 14th, I guess. I thought we were in
Bring it on
15th.
home and let's get out of here.
14th. Oh, my car is destroyed. That could have been why we're a bit slower. We'll go quickly take a look at what happened during the heat race. We have a 1-minute warm-up. So, we'll see. Not much time to do that. I was loose through the entire corner.
This car is like driving slicks on wet. Super
Yeah.
strange, but really fun.
And then I take that guy out. Then the 3 cars looping it. I would have caught it had the 10 not been on my outside for that corner, but it wasn't. He didn't do anything wrong. I just wrecked in front of him, or right next to him. That guy overshot the corner, hits the 9 car. Nick. Oh, Nick overdrove it. Kyle drove into him. And that's a big stack up. And then 13 really wide there again. Then I think Kyle just gets on it too hard out of this corner. Yeah. And he's staying low.
Good day, Papa boy.
And this guy's trying to avoid him while Kyle's getting going. 18 spins. And that's who we saw backwards. And then the 9 spins it.
Time for a beer.
And we're going to have to get through this quickly. This is right at the end, and then they make contact. All right. Heat race, doesn't matter. We're going to be starting 14th for the main. The feature, another 15-minute race right next to Nick. Nick needs to make sure and slow down. I think we were definitely damaged there because we ran a 137 in practice, and our best lap was a 139. So maybe we'll be competitive for this.
Alright, man, we're
Let's see if
going
we can
green
do
next
better.
time by.
Doubtful,
Alright, man, we
though.
gotta line up on the left side here. Pit road is closed.
Nick's in the prime position.
Gavin, please
To
stay
be
away
wrecked.
from me. Thank you.
Oh, man. Yeah. Don't plan on being near you, bud. But Nick is in prime position to have the same thing happen to him. Right there. Me overdriving the corner and overcorrecting straight into him. But hopefully we don't do that.
Oh, it's not reverse the grid.
I wish I knew how the pushed passes worked.
I'm glad it's not a reverse grid.
It's the 16.
I think we can use it if the blue light
Reverse, stop then reverse.
the blue light is on,
Get ready.
or the
It's
green
the
light
16
or whatever on our dash. We'll see how it goes. I'm not going to use it the first couple laps. I want to make sure we get spread out and don't wreck again.
On the real series.
But we'll
yeah.
see.
Didn't know that. I've
Got
never
a whole nother chance to
watched
beat Nick
the
here.
Real series.
We're going to be not in the prime position for this first corner, though.
Green, green, green.
Pretty good start, and then we shift late. Kyle's starting from pit road, it looks like. The guy
On
next to
your
me
right.
was braking really
left.
early into that corner. He might have been 3 wide there, I don't know.
Still there?
All right, let's not wreck
Clear on the right.
through this part again. We don't. Mission accomplished. We got more than just this lap to do that, though. Now that we're not damaged, we can safely say that we're either just
We have a
slow
car
by
on the
ourselves,
right. Go left.
or the damage was very much hindering us. We dodged 1 spin right there, so that's good. That guy enters very wide with that guy on his inside. We make it through here without dying. I don't feel any faster, but maybe I am without the damage. Who knows? Oh, Nick is wrecked. Apparently. Don't see him on the F3 anymore. That guy's
right.
looping it. We dodge it.
Got one on your right.
Another
All
wreck
clear,
up
all
ahead,
clear.
maybe? No. We might be easily top 10 here now. Alright. Dangerous, but we made it the first lap. Somehow.
You're in the top 10.
We're up to 8th, right next to our car number. And we got a guy behind us and then a bit of a gap. Hopefully we can hold it. We're getting loose and tight at the same time. Alright, yeah, it definitely feels quicker down the straights now without the damage. Which, obviously. I think the 17's quicker than I am, though. I'll be fine getting 9th. anyway. Even if we don't get 8th or 7th here, I feel like we could pass the 16, but I don't. Well, it makes that easier.
All clear, all clear.
Just about took out the 17. I entered that corner real terribly, looking out in my mirror.
You've got a slow car on the left.
Another guy wrecked. And I just spun. Like, I don't know. I was not going very fast at all. And now I can't even get going. My gosh. That is so freaking stupid. I was in perfect position and it just... I was going like 50 and it just looped. Unbelievable. And then I couldn't get going because one guy was already doing the exact same thing and the whole pack was coming. Oh gosh, dang it, that sucks. That freaking sucks. I don't understand that. It wasn't even a 0x or a 1x. Oh man. Like, we were in such good position, I didn't even need to push it because we'd passed like 8 people from them spinning, and then I don't know. I did not feel like it was going to break loose there at all. And then it just, I couldn't save it. Even going that slow, I don't understand. I wasn't even putting throttle into it.
Que cagada bonita, hein?
But oh well. It doesn't matter. Still got time to make up a couple spots.
Slow car ahead.
Just super unpredictable there, though. That felt like the next gen just snapping, and then you can't save it.
Car stopped ahead. Go right.
And this guy is in a horrible position. Gives us a 1x right in the freaking center of the racing line. So thank you for that.
Nem foi esperar, hein, velho. Você roda o cara.
Oh, that was Jeremy.
E vai embora, como se nada tivesse acontecido.
I don't know why this guy's so slow.
Got one on your left. Clear on the left.
My
Car
gosh.
on your left.
Okay. I guess he just wants to get wrecked. I don't know. You're gonna block like that being as slow as you are? Pretty freaking stupid. Man, he's just terrible. Another guy's wrecked.
Got one on your left. Stay right.
Alright, should be able to pass him now.
Stay right. Clear on the left.
But can we avoid wrecking in front of him and giving it back up? Who knows? I think we're up to 13th now, maybe? Maybe 14th? Top 10 could still happen. Nick is 7.5 seconds up. He's going to have to wreck again for us to catch him. Nearly wreck again. Same exact corner. Yeah, the guy behind me is way slow. Probably will say that and then he'll catch me, but certainly going to block you to the inside wall, regardless. He also probably knows how to use push to passes, which I don't. so difficult for me to not push the car. Or like, I don't want to push the car because of how ridiculous it is to save him, apparently. And I've already looped it once. I am terrible through this whole back half of the lap. Like, really bad. I just need to back up this corner, since I tend to overdrive it and wreck every time. Just about did the same thing. Okay. I don't have a push to pass available, apparently. I'll just use them anytime I get a good straightaway and they're available. As I overdrive turn 1 pretty massively. Nearly wreck again. And you cannot save these cars. It's crazy. Keep seeing that big yellow switch like right above the middle of my windshield, and I think it's the green line for the delta, the practice delta or whatever, lap delta. I'm thinking I'm doing good laps, but no, that is just a switch. I don't have a push to pass available, and he's right on my tail, but it doesn't look like he has one or is using one. I don't know. And the 10 car drives off and wrecks.
Car on your right. Stay left.
And we just get hit and hit and hit and hit.
All clear.
Unfortunately, that guy spinning behind the 10 prevents us from getting around the 10. But we do have a gap behind us now.
Car on your right. All clear, all clear.
10 must be damaged. We're damaged now. But we got space behind us to the guy we were racing and everyone else. And one guy's on pit road. That's the guy we were racing. And I'm overdriving that massively. Let's use a push to pass. I think we're up to 11th now. Yeah, 10, if you can't control your car, why even show up for the race? Oh, that's right, because people make mistakes. Okay. Interesting. Looks like we're gonna get 11th. So that's not terrible. Assuming we don't spin out by ourselves again. And assuming no one else in front of us wrecks again. You never know, Nick could drive off track. Everyone else seems to be much too damaged to keep up. We got some right side damage, but I don't think it's terrible. I tried to avoid them. They were just in the worst possible place, right on the exit of a very narrow corner on the inside. So I tried to go on their outside, but just no room out there, and they just kept spinning. Nick should slow down so we have a race. He won't do that. We're not going to catch him. 3 minutes left. Fastest lap's a 1:37.6, 2 seconds faster than the heat race, so I definitely think we were very, very damaged. Obviously. Car felt fine after that. So that's why I thought we were okay, but obviously we lost a bunch of speed. The fast guys are doing 134s, so we are like 3 seconds slower still. But we're still on track for now. We have a push to pass available. Let's see if we can use that on the front stretch.
You got about 5 laps.
Because that straightaway was the only other opportunity really on track to do it, and I completely forgot until we got to the corner. Might as well use them if I got them. So dangerous putting the throttle down out of this car through those corners. We lose like a second because I'm going so slow there. They could both be using push to passes though, I don't know. Who knows? I think they're just much quicker. That's what it looks like. Looking at the relative Kyle and Nick up there. 12, 13 seconds in front of us. Nine seconds back to the 10 because he's really good. Like, I understand being mad because I wrecked you on accident, but I apologize for it. And it was a heat race, for crying out loud. And then you go out and wreck by yourself in the main race, so it's not like you're much better than I am. Oh, it looks like Nick has wrecked.
You've got a slow car on the right.
He will make this a race for us. We're all just out here making mistakes, you know? Make sure I get a couple headlight flashes in there. I don't think we're going to catch him still. Especially since all I do in that corner is wreck. Give me a push to pass. We might get top 10. Oh, the 10 car's on pit road.
All right, man.
He must not have been able to control his car. It's very tough. But at least we did stay away from him, for the most part, until we were passing him because he was wrecked. I'm going to end up pushing way too hard trying to pass Nick and loop it again. Got a push to pass we'll use here. It's not going to gain us much. Maybe it will. I pushed into that corner really hard. But this is my worst section of the track. We're just not going to have enough time. We had a couple more laps maybe. And I cannot get through those corners without spinning out. He's way damaged too. We would have caught him if we had another lap. Oh well, tough race.
Checker flag,
We're all
first time
bad.
back. All right, man. Bring it on home and let's get out of here.
We're all really bad, obviously. What does the damage look like? Whoops. Just some right side damage, nothing major there. Make sure my headlight button's working. Okay, good. Get that all in his mirror. He can have that on the video. Where is he?
Well, that was definitely not the race, but that was nothing.
Looks like he got ran over. That stinks. We all did terrible. Kyle gets 8th in the main. He beats us all the viewers here. I think Bob was a viewer as well. He finishes 9th, Nick 10th, me 11th, Jeremy gets 14th. We'll look at the incidents for the feature. If we can get a camera. 5 car. Wow. That's lap 1. That's the first thing. Apparently Nick got wrecked. Oh yeah, he got wrecked behind us at the beginning of the race. He just dove it in when they were too wide in front of him. That was pretty freaking stupid. The 18 just drives straight off into the tires for some reason. That destroyed Nick, and then we were going to keep in front of him until we do what the 13 does, but a different lap. 6 car over the curbs, the 5 car. Well, the 10 is spinning in front of the 5 because the 10 has got so much car control. Then the 14 does that, and then I come around right behind him and do the exact same thing. Like, I'm going 45 and I'm unable to save it through the corner. And we were up to like 7th at that point. We'd passed a couple people this lap that are wrecked. Like, I cannot believe that. We start sliding when we're going 50 and we cannot save it going like 40. Like, what the heck? And then I can't freaking get going because I'm too afraid to back onto the track. And then when I try to turn to the right, that guy's there, and it's just a whole big mess. The 1 car goes to the grass to make a pass and wrecks a whole bunch of people, so good race to the 1 car. He jumps to the grass 3 wide and then immediately spins out in the next corner, so talented drivers. 10 car making some good moves here. Just drives straight into Nick. So he got a taste of that awesome car control from the 10 car as well. 19 over the curb, nearly loops it. One car's doing a great job. Runs into... Is that Nick again? No. Car looks kind of the same. 10 car showing off his good car control. And wrecks the 16, and I just had nowhere to go. Driver's no longer connected. Probably good. Really wanted to say something after all his complaining about me. I just had nowhere to go. And then the 16, no brakes, hold there, just rolls straight back after he gets hit into me again for the second time. Like, I literally couldn't go anywhere else. Kyle's just bumping the curbs a little bit. 14 just blows up for no reason. Okay. Kyle on the curb again. And then the gravel. No, nothing. Oh, is the 10 gonna have some good car control here? Nope, he just blows up. Good race, 10 car. Oh, Nick just loops it. And that's how we caught him. But he was broken and damaged from the stuff with the 5 car. And we barely avoided that. 19 overdrive in turn 1. But like the 10 car said, if you can't control your car, why even race? And since he self-spun like 4 or 5 times, maybe he should stop racing. I only self-spun twice, so 6 car loops it. And he's on pit road, and that's it. So that was a mess. I imagine all our incidents add up. No, that's just for the 1 race. So 5, 10 for Nick. He ran into the 5 car a bunch of times. And 10 car finishes 16th, 2 laps down. So he had the best car control here by a lot. Anyway, I'm gonna go do B Open now. I think this race may come out tomorrow morning. I don't know. We'll see.